Powerful economic sanctions.
Sanctions on Putin.
Costs that will further isolate Russia.
From seizing superyachts to SWIFT to Putin himself, sanctions over Moscow's invasion of Ukraine are wide-ranging. But will they work?
First, we commit to ensuring that a certain number of Russian banks are removed from SWIFT.
Russia has been blocked out of SWIFT, the international banking system. This deal's a blow to Russian trade as it makes it harder for any Russian company to do business internationally.
It effectively moves back to the Stone Age. The SWIFT system is a way, it's sort of like the neural networks for the financial market. So it allows you to get your payments done more securely, but also more quickly.
The US and the EU impose sanctions on the Russian central bank, meaning it won't be able to access its international reserves,
making Putin's $630 billion war fund worthless.
Neutral Switzerland will freeze nearly $11 billion held by Russians and assets. Visa and MasterCard have also blocked multiple Russian financial institutions. But how much will that hurt Russia?
They're going to be very effective. We have already seen Russia take enormously defensive measures as a result. Russia has announced a series of capital control measures and potentially has even announced a pending default on its foreign bond obligations, which is a big deal.
AerCap, the world's biggest aircraft leasing company, says it will terminate leases with carriers in Russia. The EU has banned the export of all aircrafts and equipment. Major car and truck makers have cut off exports to Russia, including Volvo and GM. Other countries like Taiwan, the world's biggest chip maker, and South Korea have tightened exports of semiconductors and strategic items, including electronics, sensors, and navigation equipment. BP said it would abandon its stake in Russian oil firm Rosneft, taking a hit of around $25 billion. ExxonMobil and Shell said they would quit Russia, and Norwegian oil firm Equinor says it will start divesting.
Nous poursuivons le recensement complet des avoirs financiers, des biens immobiliers, des yachts.
Putin and other high-ranking officials have been blacklisted by Ukraine's allies. A US task force is hunting down and freezing the assets of sanctioned Russian companies and has imposed sanctions on at least 8 oligarchs. One of them is billionaire Alisher Usmanov, who had his $600 million yacht seized by German authorities. The sale of citizenship via so-called golden passports, used by some wealthy Russians to gain residency in Western nations, has also been limited.
London is aiming at targeting not just individuals involved in policy making, like members of the National Security Council, but also those Russian wealthy individuals also undermine eventually support for Putin's rule inside Russia and create cracks within the elite.
Putin has called Russia's actions in Ukraine a special operation that is not designed to occupy territory. Despite sanction-proofing its economy, such as borrowing less and floating the exchange rate, the Russian ruble has tumbled as sanctions isolate Fortress Russia.